Yeah. Yeah, let me also just fix the mic because you guys want me to give you advice for the last few days, for the last couple of days. सर जवाब दे दें, किस चीज़ का जवाब दे दूं, बोलो। हाँ, क्या जवाब दे दूं सलाउद्दीन, बताओ। सर, how should we know oxides solubility isn't in your course? You just need to know aluminum oxide and zinc oxide are amphoteric. सर आप ये कहाँ अपलोड करेंगे? Will the advice be posted on portal? No, I'll just upload it onto YouTube. I'm just recording it anyways. If I upload it, if I don't, it doesn't matter. Okay. So how do you study now? It's the 4th of April today and the day has finished. So obviously it's the 5th of April tomorrow. Now, what I'd recommend to you guys is what my you're obviously doing all the past papers with me, right? And that's what I say. If you just take one past paper, even one past paper seriously, you will understand that, sir, your voice is gone. No, it's not. Okay, this is probably your internet. But khair, I think if you do one past paper, like, properly, conceptually, okay, nobody can hear me. Wait. Oh, wait then. Yeah, can you guys hear me? Okay, so I was saying कि अब आ गई. Okay, listen. So I was saying कि it's the 4th of April and obviously the day has finished and tomorrow is the 5th of April. Now, what you need to understand is that you still have a lot of time on your hands. Please don't be pressurized or, even by your peers, oh, मैंने 50 साल के papers कर लिए, 100 साल के कर लिए. It doesn't matter. You've already done about seven. You'll by the end of in the last week of April, you'll probably done by 70 papers. 70 papers is a hell lot of papers. If you're obviously a part of this past paper course, so you'll probably be done with 70 papers, and we're taking classes 7 days a week and whatnot, right? But how should you prep for it? There are three types of students, right? So let's segregate everybody. One type who are done with the course, who have complete conceptual understanding of everything, who have made notes for themselves, and who have also made summaries for every single chapter. One category is that. For those students, I just recommend doing past papers with me daily. And if you want, you could also do topic wise questions. Topic wise questions from my booklet or the MS booklet or whatever booklet you're using. Just do topic wise questions every day, 5 questions, 4 questions, or 2 questions from each topic, right? And then, that's one strategy. And if you still have time, which I'd probably reckon you don't, but if you still do, then you could also do extra papers if you want. But I'd not recommend it. I'd just say, हमने हर variant कर लिया, O levels कभी, IGCC कभी, all the recent papers we have done it. So there's no need. But if you want, you can do. So that's the first category of students who are done with the course, who have made their notes, who have made summary notes, and are just taking the past paper classes. You don't need to finish the entire booklet. You don't. Just do a couple of questions after you're done with every chapter. Do a couple of different questions, right? So अगर आपको पता है कि यार ये repeat हो रहा है, बस ठीक है, एक दफा कर लिया, now move on, right? And it'll help you get a grasp over things. Now that's number uno. Number those, and you can do that for every subject. Number those type of students are okay, they're done with the course, they lack a little understanding, and they have not made summaries for themselves, and they're taking the past paper classes. So what I'd recommend to them is, if you lack in understanding a little, make the summary notes for it. So summary note would probably hardly take you 10 minutes. Don't write everything again. Summary notes mean, okay, in this chapter, in states of matter, I've studied the properties of matter, the properties of solid, liquid, and gases, the arrangements. You just write the bullet points so you don't forget anything. यार कोई miss तो नहीं किया. Properties, state change पढ़ा है, diffusion पढ़ा है, and that's it. In atomic structure, I know proton, electron, neutron, mass number, atomic. Just write the bullet points. That's called summary note. Summary note is writing the bullet points which you've studied throughout the syllabus, right? Throughout the lectures and whatnot. So you just go over your notes and you write, अच्छा इधर मैंने ये point पढ़ा, ये पढ़ा, and that's it. Make those summary notes for yourself. And then in whatever chapter or concept you're lacking, do topic wise questions for that concept, or go and watch recordings or something and just add to your summary notes. And whatever ghalti you're doing in the topic wise questions, just add to your summary notes. Okay, hey, in chapter 1 we have done all of this, but I made this mistake in this particular paper. So just write that mistake and say, hey, remember that I'm not going to do this is the concept behind it, and that done, dusted, finished, right? Then it's better to write things yourself. Then the third type of students are who still haven't done the course, and who are still lacking conceptually to much extent. The second one was not much extent, but the third ones are the ones who have no understanding of important chapters. They lack more stoichiometry, organic chemistry, कक भी नहीं आ रहा और बस अल्लाह जाने पास पेपर सेशन बचा दे रट्टे मारूं. These guys are gonna be in trouble if they keep up the same idea. My advice to them would be go home, take lectures. Take conceptual understanding is much more important than your rote learning and stuff. So go take lectures. And to them specifically, my advice is going to be stop doing MCQ papers, because now, if you're going to take lectures, you won't have time to do the theory paper and the MCQ paper and the ATP paper. So as of for those students who haven't done that, I would recommend just take out the topic wise booklet, fix your concepts, maybe read notes of somebody who have made good notes, or you could just go on to the portal and rewatch the lectures into two and make notes quickly and understand things. And to them, my advice would be to do topic wise questions. Topic wise questions are far more important for you, and only theory in clarifying your concept, rather than just doing MCQ, ATP or theory dada dad rate maro. No. The fourth type of students are those जिन्होंने अभी तक कुछ भी नहीं किया. Even you guys are not in danger. Again, I recommend the same thing I recommended to category 3, which is cover your notes, rewatch recordings, or if you've not watched recordings, जाएं lectures complete करें. The first part is lectures complete करें. Second thing, do topic wise questions and only stick to theory. दफा करें, गोली मारे. एटीपी आप थोड़ा थोड़ा अगर करना है तो एटीपी साथ में, वो जो 11 पेपर्स का मैंने टॉपिक वाइज एटीपी कराया ना, दैट कवर्स एवरीथिंग. 11 टॉपिक वाइज एटीपी कराया, दैट्स गोना कवर एवरीथिंग. सो वो 11 पेपर्स देख लें एटीपी के टॉपिक वाइज विच आर रिकॉर्डेड. डोंट वॉच द ईयरली एटीपी, वॉच द टॉपिक वाइज एटीपी. दैट विल क्लैरिफाई द एंटायर आइडिया ऑफ एटीपी फॉर यू. नोबडी हैज डन टॉपिक वाइज एटीपी, आई हैव डन इट फॉर यू. तो वो बस देख लें and just do theory questions. Forget about MCQs, forget about, because you have to switch your stance. So in all these categories, if you follow this advice, you can still get an A star, even if you are in category 4, category 3, category 2, category whatever. If you follow the same tips, you will ace the exam, right? So the one with 60 pages, what 60 pages? So just do topic wise questions. एंड जिनका बिल्कुल कुछ भी नहीं किया, एमसीक्यूज ना करें. एमसीक्यूज जून में है. इन जून यू विल हैव 40 days टू डू अ लॉट ऑफ एमसीक्यूज. सो I'd recommend don't do MCQs, stick to theory. And because theory and ATP में दिन कम है, 7-8 दिन का फर्क है, so then you also do like 10. And ATP is very easy. Just do the topic wise ATP if you've not done ATP. Yeah, ATP topic wise is on your portal. जो recordings में आप, you should have also started with it as per the schedule. तो आपने तो schedule के मुताबिक चलना था ना. तो खैर, sir, I gave my ICT practicals. Half of them were the same as February, March 2025. Can it be the same for sciences? Yes, I'll do the 2025 paper with you. Don't worry about that. That'll be towards the end, right? So maybe on the 22nd of April, 23rd, I'll do that. The 2025 February, March paper gives you a rough idea of what you will be tested on, but not exactly. So agar if you just do the 2025 paper thinking कि यही आएगा, that's an incorrect statement. So it'll be conceptual, but yes, they haven't released it officially, but obviously unofficially February 2025 paper has been uploaded onto Reddit. हर जगह पड़ा हुआ है. So although the marking scheme is not aware, और सिर्फ उसकी pictures है, I'll do it with you. I don't care. I'll do it. But the thing is कि वो 22nd 23rd April को करेंगे probably later on, right? So that you are done with everything. So it's similar, just giving you the idea that it's going to be tested something like this, but not exactly. Because sciences में मैंने जितना देखा, at least for chemistry, it's not, sir, I will pass away by 2030. But see, this is the time, guys. You guys can still do it. To be very honest, there's a lot of time. O level पूरा का पूरा 5 दिन 6 दिन का. And secondly, if you can't manage the subjects right now, you're juggling between, oh कभी physics कर रहा हूँ, कभी chemistry कर रहा हूँ. Forget about physics, chemistry, bio. एक पकड़ें, 5 दिनों में एक खत्म करें, मुकम्मल तौर पे खत्म करें, साइड पे रखें. दूसरा करें, खत्म करें. और फिर जो साइड पे रखना है, इसका मतलब है बिल्कुल भूल जाएं. You still do a few questions there and then, and revise it. Revision of concepts is more important. You revise concepts every day. You go over your summary sheets every day. So you guys can still do it. To be honest, O levels, A levels, a piece of cake. Teachers who say A levels मुश्किल है या O levels मुश्किल है, I've proven to you कि O levels हलवा है. So those who have taken my live classes, कुछ भी नहीं है O levels के. If you've taken the live classes, ये क्या छुट्टियां की हैं वो अलग बात है. लेकिन if you've taken the live classes, हलवा है, कुछ भी नहीं. And O levels पूरी की पूरी आपस की बात बताऊं, 5 दिनों की गेम है. You know, if you sit 5 days for probably according to your capacity, if you sit 5 days और आपकी capacity absorbing की अच्छी है, तो probably in 5 days you study a few hours, 5 days you'll be done with the entire chemistry course because you already have an overview of things. If you don't, then go watch the recordings into 2x में देखें या किसके notes पकड़ के पढ़ें और conceptually समझें चीज़ों को and then start. Yeah. If I start subjecting from 5 subjects from today, will I get good grades? Chemistry almost done. Yes, Sana, you'll obviously get good grades as long as you're able to cover things. It's not about just studying. Milo पढ़ाई नहीं करनी है आपने कि ओह किताब पढ़ी ओह हो मेरी बेटी बहुत पढ़ रही है दिन में 15 घंटे किताब के सामने पढ़ी और किताब के सामने ये चल रहा हूँ. You know? Then it's just gonna be हम क्या फिर उनको मैं कहता हूँ माइलो बच्चे वो माइलो पीते हुए बच्चे हैं माइलो जो पीते हैं वो माइलो नहीं पीना यू नो इफेक्टिव पढ़ाई करें एफिशिएंट पढ़ाई करें तो मेरे हाल देखिए यार मैं मर रहा हूँ इतना काम किया है मैंने ये पिछले 5-6 दिनों में जस्ट टेक अ लिटिल इंस्पिरेशन इफ यू कैंट कॉन्सेंट्रेट एनी मोर गेट अप गो फ्रेशन अप जाएं बाहर जाएं धोएं जो है मुंह हाथ धो लिया करें ठंडे पानी से और फिर बैठ जाएं आप बाहर जाएं दोस्तों के साथ इंजॉय करें रिलैक्स करें मतलब इतना इतना अपने आप को वो करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है इतना अपने आप को ओवर बर्डन करने की इफ यू आर बर्निंग आउट गो डू समथिंग रिफ्रेशिंग because after every 45 minutes a human efficiency drops down to around 25 to 30% after every 40 so you need to get up and do something else for 5 minutes it takes 5 minutes to recharge your brain to go back to the same efficiency level yeah sir maybe you can pull a mic Ross and give my CI no. So I feel guilty if I stop, but then I feel exhausted. No, Safa, you have to stop if you're burning out. You have to go out, enjoy. Sir, I have left 4 days for chemistry in this month. I know most of the concepts and only a few concepts are left. Is this sufficient time? Very much sufficient time. Sir, I get above 65. Can I get a star? Sure. Sir, did you manage? How did you manage? It's not managed. How did you manage 6 subjects when you were? I managed 8 subjects actually. I had 10 subjects in O levels, and I ended up getting 8 A stars and 2 A's. And there are people who get 20 A stars, people who get 25 A stars. There are people who I know who've gotten 30 A stars. My brother has gotten 15 A stars. It's not that they're smart. It's not that they're like ultra genius or something. They just know how to work smart. So the tactics that I've told you, this is how you should be preparing for CIs. I don't believe in, oh, how to study 20 hours during the day. You divide your day into this portion and that portion and do this first and that. No. I don't believe in a robot. A human can never behave like a robot. I don't believe in schedule. But if you've told yourself कि यार मैं आज स्टेट्स ऑफ मैटर खत्म करूंगा जो मर्जी हो जाए फिर उसमें 2 घंटे लग रहे हैं 10 लग रहे हैं 20 लग रहे हैं 50 लग रहे हैं जो मर्जी लग रहे हैं यू नीड टू फिनिश इट ऑफ वो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन everybody's capacity yeah so let's study for like an hour and then go out and play badminton and that's waste like 4 hours don't waste 4 hours don't go play badminton for 4 hours maybe play it for 5-10 minutes. How did you manage it? I worked my way around it as a smart boy, and you should too. So just be smart. Those of you who lack concepts और आप कुछ भी नहीं समझ आ रही क्या करें एक तो बराए मेहरबानी एमसीक्यूज करना छोड़ दें और एटीपी और थ्योरी पे फोकस करें फॉर द साइंस सब्जेक्ट प्रॉब्ली साइंस सब्जेक्ट्स के एटीपी और थ्योरी आपके होने तो दफ़ा कर लें एमसीक्यूज को बाद में गोली मारें बाद में जून तक 40 दिन रहेंगे कर लेना फिलहाल focus on your concepts the ATP experiments and the theory papers right now I'm talking about those जिनका बिल्कुल जो एट पार है मेरे साथ वो एमसीक्यूज भी कर रहा करें एटीपी भी कर करें थ्योरी भी किया करें तो एट्स ऑन यू जो एट पार चल रहे हैं बट या एंड वन मोर थिंग, मैंने ना अपने फिजिक्स के पेपर के लिए क्या किया था, A2 फिजिक्स के पेपर के लिए, एक तो सारी जो डेफिनेशंस थी वो तो मुझे पता है 12 सवाल आने हैं, 12 सवाल में से 12 सवालों में से 12 के 3 मार्क के तो पहले डेफिनेशंस हैं, 3 मार्क पे तो मैंने रट्टे मारते, बट नो, व्हाट आई वांट टू टेल यू इज वो तो अलग कहानी थी, राइट। 7 दिनों में A2 में स्टार आया, लेकिन खैर वो अलग कहानी थी, बट what my takeaway from that is because it's a structured course at the end. Now it's not a time to be like, oh मुझे इसके पीछे लॉजिक में जाना है, no, by hook or by crook now I need to get the A star, right? एंड सो व्हाट आई वुड रिकमेंड इज, आपको मैं एक फन फैक्ट बता दूं, मैंने तो ये सारे स्टेप्स खुद फॉलो किए, मैं पढ़ता ही आखिरी 5-6 दिनों में था, 7 दिनों में था, तो 5-6-7 दिनों में मैं करता ही ये था कि मैं सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स अपने स्ट्रॉन्ग करता था, और मुझे पता था ATP और थ्योरी पहले आना है, MCQs बाद में कहीं होगा, तो मैं MCQs और MCQ को छोड़ के ATP थ्योरी करता था। बट आई टेल समथिंग, I also did not have enough time for A2 physics, right? A2 physics के लिए 7 दिन थे, तो I couldn't even do topic wise questions and what not and सारी चीज़ें, right? लेकिन आई फिक्स्ड माई कॉन्सेप्ट, थोड़े बहुत रट्टे थोड़े बहुत मारे, मैं अपना बता रहा हूँ, रट्टे थोड़े बहुत मारे, फिक्स्ड कॉन्सेप्ट किए, वो तो अलग कहानी है, बट what my takeaway is, even if you don't have time to do the theory questions, theory के पेपर से पहले टॉपिकल बुकलेट खोलें और उसको रीड करें सवालों को, अच्छा ये सवाल है और आइडिया आ रहा है कि क्या चल रहा है, अच्छा मार्किंग सी में कैसे उसको, अच्छा हाँ ये पॉइंट मैंने नहीं मिस करना, अच्छा आगे आगे। सो दिस इज व्हाट आई डिड फॉर माई A लेवल पेपर, बिल्कुल एंड में पेपर से 2 दिन पहले मैं ना हर पेपर की ना दस्ती दस्ती ऐसे करके देख रहा था, अच्छा इसमें ये सवाल है, अच्छा ये 4-5 मुख्तलिफ टाइप ऑफ सवाल आते हैं, इसके बाहर कुछ नहीं आ रहा, ठीक है, और मेन की वर्ड्स ये हैं, ठीक है, ये गलत नहीं करनी, अपने से टर्नेली नहीं मानी, and that's how I got an A star in 7 days in A levels. So I'm not saying you should also do that, 7 दिन पहले बैठो, but I am also saying कि अगर किसी ने कुछ भी नहीं किया अभी तक, so this is also one way of going about it. कॉन्सेप्ट्स पकड़ें अपने, डेफिनेशंस को एज इट इज देखें, सिलेबस में कंट्रोल F दबा के डिफाइन सर्च करें, जिधर जिधर डिफाइन है वो एज इट इज लिख रहे हैं आपने। एंड नंबर 3 जो है वो गो ओवर द टॉपिक क्वेश्चन इफ यू बिल्कुल हैव नो टाइम, बिल्कुल जीरो टाइम, एंड दैट्स इट बेसिकली। लेकिन जो एट पार मैंने 4 कैटेगरीज बताई हैं, यू नो विच कैटेगरी यू फॉल इन, तो बस फॉर नाउ आई रेकमेंड MCQs छोड़ दें, अगर आपने कुछ भी नहीं किया दफा करें MCQs को, ATP थ्योरी दैट्स इट, और ATP भी सिर्फ वो प्रैक्टिकल वाले कर लें, ईयरली बाद में कर लें। 23 days enough, more than enough, that's what we've been talking about. Any questions guys?